Good morning and welcome to the Morning Metaphysical Report. Today is February the 8th, 2020. And my name is Lysander Xanthus.
And I'm the mysterious voice known as the Kitchen Witch.
Welcome. So today we're going to be sharing with you the day's astrology, numerology, and some other helpful information to bring into your spiritual practice today. We are going to begin with a grounding. This is an important daily practice to release any accumulated negativity and slowly wear down any more serious blockages and attachments.
Woohoo! I love getting rid of blockages and attachments. Sorry guys, it's already starting. I'm not awake yet and I haven't had enough coffee. I'm gonna be weird.
Okay.
I like being the comic relief in this group. When I'm too quiet, I feel like everybody misses me.
They do.
True story.
All right, so wherever you are, whatever you're doing, imagine that you're inside of a large bubble. This is your aura. Imagine at the bottom of this bubble a pipe gently connected to your aura going deep into the center of the earth. For the sake of simplicity, imagine that your bubble is filled with a dark colored energy. We are going to drain this energy out through the bottom, your aura, through the pipe and into the earth. So let us begin. Imagine or intend this energy draining out. We release all energy that does not belong to us. We release all energy that is negative, harmful, and is not serving our true will. We release all energy that is not serving our goals or our highest good. We release this energy from every layer of our aura, from every chakra, from every part of our body. We release old attachments, emotions, habits, blocks at this time. Continue to see it drain, and as the last of it leaves the bottom of your aura, see the drain at the bottom disappear and know that your aura is whole, sealed, and complete. The pipe falls away into the earth from you and dissipates. All right, we have grounded.
Woohoo! I like grounding.
So I'm going to be using the singing bowl to awaken and stimulate your energy so that we are receptive to all of the information and healing today. All right, and now it is time for the astrology of the day.
Astrology. So excited, the moon is moving.
Yes.
I was getting tired of feeling a little crabby. Told you it was bad today, guys. All right, let's do this.
So the sun is in Aquarius. The sun is in Aquarius, so there's an emphasis on us as individuals and our relationship to the greater whole or community, and what it is that we have to share with others, especially our knowledge and experiences. The moon is in Leo, and it is a full moon today, so now's a great time for those ritual baths, rituals, well, other rituals and candles. Sometimes I say things and I don't remember what I've said, so I'm like...
You just told everybody to take a bath.
Okay. Did I repeat myself? No.
No,
okay.
You're good.
So we are feeling a need to open up and to give of ourselves, but from the heart and from a deeper place. And it's like an expansion of self we may be feeling today. We may also be feeling very dramatic or grand.
I was going to say, the only thing I ever seem to think of when it comes to Leos is, that drama. Not in a, like, negative way, but in that, like...
larger than life
kind of way. We want to give of ourselves big.
What is it you always say, like Madame Butterfly? Just like...
Yes, it's the Madame Butterfly.
But yes, I wanted to highlight other qualities of Leo that are sometimes overlooked. But yes, very dramatic. So this is an excellent full moon for opening the heart and opening your arms to abundance and every good thing, and opening yourself to the way you engage abundance through full moon in Leo is knowing that you are giving of yourself from an endless supply, that you are never deprived because you give. So that is the Mars in Sagittarius. We are being driven to explore and discover new possibilities for ourselves rather than just accepting things the way they are. Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto in Capricorn are continuing to encourage us to shed things this year. Mercury and Neptune are in Pisces, so we are deeply connected to our emotions and intuitions at this time, and we may be especially emotionally intelligent, or maybe just our thinking is emotionally clouded. It really depends on you and how you are responding, or the choice you're making and how to respond to the influence. And so your interactions with others may also be thusly highly intuitive and in tune, or just emotional. Venus is in Aries, so when it comes to our relationships and love life, we are feeling very passionate, very driven, and we have a lot of energy that needs to be directed. So again, on the positive side, very passionate, driven, pursuing what you want, or who you want rather. And on the negative, irritable, angry, fights easily instigated. Again, it's all your choice of how to respond in any moment. It's just the influence that's present. Uranus and Taurus makes our comfort zone very uncomfortable and is encouraging us to change our long-standing habits. All right, so those are the planets. And the only aspect today is that the sun and moon are in opposition, which is what a full moon is. So that is all for today.
Fantastic.
So now it's time for our numerology.
Woo! Numerology.
Today is an 8th day. Today is a day full of focus. Focus on your goals. You are still in a planning phase of life. Be cautious of investments today. Not just financial, but also be aware of investing time and resources in people or projects that may not be your best interest. I would also add, be mindful of investing your emotions.
Yes.
Keep your wits about you and avoid getting into needless arguments. That is an investment of your emotion, time, and energy. Arguments are. So don't waste these things.
Yes. It's still the early part of the year, and right now, with the numerology, we've moved into a planning phase. We've been in that planning phase for about a week, and we've got about 3 or 4 more days worth of this planning phase before we move into an action phase numerologically. So make sure you're building up your resources, you're focusing on yourself, and you're moving forward with intention and purpose. It's really important right now because it can throw your entire year off if you're not keeping in that focused sort of space.
So the key term for this day numerologically is investment.
Investment.
Venus is in Aries, so you may want to argue, but be mindful that every interaction with every person is an emotional and energetic investment. So choose your battles. Focus on winning the war, not every little thing that comes up.
Not every little fight, just the war. Plan. Crystal healing?
Yes. So, indeed, it is time for our crystal healing of the day. And today's stone is bloodstone. I have this lovely chunk here. Let me tell you a little bit about bloodstone. Bloodstone is an excellent blood cleanser and powerful healing stone. Yes, historically, it was believed to clear the blood. And those of you who practice energy healing on the physical form may find it useful in that. Hence, that is why it's called bloodstone. It heightens intuition and increases creativity. It is grounding and protecting. Bloodstone draws off negative environmental energy, helping to overcome influences such as geopathic or electromagnetic stress. I'd also say negative environmental influence from other people. I like bloodstone. It has a very pleasant, grounding feeling. I find it to be energizing, and it helps you feel like it's easier to stand up for yourself. It gives you a bit of backbone. That's my experience. But you're going to experience the energy of this crystal for yourself. So if you'd like to participate, allow yourself to receive the energy. It's important to replenish our energy after a grounding like we did earlier. I will begin. I am now channeling the energy of this crystal to you, and its energy shines through you like a light, permeating each layer of your aura, like light, but not as if it is a light. I'm going to move it to gently brush off negativity in your aura. Hi, little cat. Especially burdens on your mind. And off your shoulders. I feel as though some of you are feeling oppressed or heavily influenced by others in your life. Perhaps not actively, but their ideas and expectations live on in you. I'm brushing those away. Ultimately, you're the one who must live with your choices. Running the energy along the spine so that you can support yourself. I love when she yawns.
There are cats.
Alright. And then shining through you once more. Alright. This concludes our mini crystal healing with bloodstone. So I hope that has helped you. Let's take a moment to stay in this space. For those of you who would like to go into your healing further, I do offer private energy sessions. While we are in this space, we will do our affirmation of the day. This is an original affirmation by Eliza. So I'm going to read this affirmation to you first so that you can take in the words, and then we will say it a few times together. I am open to investing in myself and my future. I'm willing to invest in my health and prosperity. I am worthy of all the abundance of the universe. That feels good. That feels really good. So now let's say it together 3 times. I am open to investing in myself and my future. I am willing to invest in my health and prosperity. I am worthy of all the abundance of the universe. I am open to investing in myself and my future. I am willing to invest in my health and prosperity. I am worthy of all the abundance in the universe. I am open to investing in myself and my future. I am willing to invest in my health and prosperity. I am worthy of all the abundance of the universe.
Lysander's laughing at me. We invite you to take this affirmation with you into the day today. Just as a side note, if you like the affirmations, you can check out our Patreon. Each day I actually write the affirmation out when we post the videos, so you're able to just kind of copy and paste and keep those if you would like to keep them. But Lysander was laughing at me because I write these affirmations and yet I stumbled over my words trying to say it today. But something that I've learned is when you're saying an affirmation and you struggle to say it clearly, it means that you're rejecting it. It means you're not accepting it in its entirety. You're not able to take that in all the way. I write affirmations for all of you, not just based on the numerology, but based on the things I feel I need to hear. So it's actually like a very personal thing to be putting out there. It's something I need to hear today. I need to hear that I'm worthy of all that abundance. I need to hear that I'm willing to invest in myself. So just as an interesting note about those affirmations, I speak from my own experience when I create them. So keep that in mind. If you're ever reading one of those affirmations out loud and you stumble over your words, it's a good excuse to do it another 20 times just so that you get it right.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
The only other thought I have in mind is the affirmation was about investing. So be willing to invest in yourself and your betterment, and consider that whenever you're about to say or do something, is this investing in myself and the future I want?
Yeah.
Not just, in every aspect of life, but especially magic, because it's time for the magic tip of the day.
Magic tip of the day. Get away from all this heaviness for 10 seconds.
I mean, I had a magic tip of the day, but so I guess you guys are going to get 2 tips.
Oh.
The first one is, to continue my thought, is investing in yourself specifically in magic, every time you do a spell or ritual, you are investing your energy and sometimes your thoughts, emotions, time, and money into these workings. And sometimes you're investing a lot more depending on exactly how you're executing your spells, especially through spirit contracts. You could be investing quite a lot into a working. So really be choosy about what works you're trying to do. For those of you who've been watching me for a while, you've probably heard me say before that curses are not a great idea, but my argument, nothing to do with morality, it's with practicality and the way energy works. You are investing yourself in this type of working, and so no matter how you do it, your energy is needed to facilitate it, so you are connecting yourself to that intention. And not just that, but considering anything, whether it's any working, even if you have a positive intention, really being mindful of what you're doing, how you're investing of yourself and of your soul into magic. That's all. Just think about it. And if you decide that it's still something that you want, whatever it is, then you know that you've thought it through. And that matters. All right, the other magic tip of the day is do your path your way. And I wrote, be spooky. This was, apparently I wrote all these after we visited Shadow Domain, which is
oh my god, that place was amazing.
Which is it's a very unique store in Idaho.
It is a morbid goth Victorian spooky metaphysic shop with like only the greatest of everything, honestly.
I like that way better than the other metaphysical shops. No offense, it's just spooky is more my thing.
Well, it's not just that. The thing that made Shadow Domain so fantastic is that it wasn't that kind of cookie cutter feel. I don't know how many metaphysical stores our viewers have been in, but I have been in like 14, and they all have a similar layout, vibe, way of doing things.
Angels, love and light. Not that these things are bad, but it's just
it
not
gets old.
Me.
It gets old and it's not us. The two of us are definitely spooky. We're spooky and we're very like cultural, and we get very deep into like cultural things.
Primal or primordial?
Primordial. That's a good way of putting it. Very, very much so. So do your own thing in your path. Don't let other people tell you that you need to be into the love and light and angels and things. If that's not what's working for you, don't do it. You do you.
I mean, on the other hand, sometimes I love the ultra cliche spiritualist stuff. Because I still go to those other places, but it's it's just sort of I like it because it's shiny. It's a very shiny aesthetic. But anyway, it was more my style. So really, there's no wrong way. Just be yourself. Don't feel like you're inept or not a real witch or a real whatever because you don't fit into the box of what other people are doing. All right, that is all.
Awesome. It's time for our card reading of the day, everybody. We kind of got chatty there for a minute. Sorry. Got chatty. All right. Which deck will it be?
I don't know. So this is a collective reading for you all to give you guidance and advice about your day. And there's a cat.
Since we're waiting for Lysander to pick a deck, hashtag more cats. Oh, look at that baby. Just had to take a moment to praise the babies.
You may find that you resonate with all of the reading or just parts of it. Today's reading comes to you from the Nicoletta Ciccole Tarot.
Woohoo! Ciccole today. Let's do this.
So let's see what the cards have to say to us today.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
She is so tiny.
Just do the reading. We're being really chatty today. We're going to go over our time. We try so hard to actually keep things on schedule. It's just hard some days. We have a good time. Having too much fun.
So,
what are we at?
The Hanged Man.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and read it. The Hanged Man. This card is one of my favorite in tarot generally, not this specific Hanged Man. It suggests not only stopping, being in a moment of pause, but turning things on their head and gaining a new perspective of things. So this is talking about the need to pause, open your mind a bit, and see things from a different point of view.
Fantastic. Absolutely.
So I know we can feel very strongly about the way we see things, but reality is quite subjective. So challenge yourself to really consider the way other people experience life based on their experiences and beliefs and so on, and get outside of yourself a bit. It's the other half of Aquarius. Not only do we share with others, but we learn from others. That is too many. No.
I don't think the deck was actually trying to talk to you that time. I think you just fumbled a little. That was too many cards to be a real reading. Got a little overzealous. There we go.
The Hermit. So this card emphasizes the need to withdraw from the other influences in your life and be alone to seek your own counsel. So this also suggests, on the other hand, you need to move away from the other people around you. There's too much noise for you to really get in touch with yourself. So alternatively, the problem may be not that you're seeing things from others' perspectives, but that you're not seeing it from your own, and that you're seeing things the way other people want you to. So I'd like to amend what I've said. So there's that.
Oh, there it is. I was going to say, I feel like there's one more. Oh, two more.
What an interesting idea. You're not seeing things from your own point of view. So this is the Six of
Cups.
Okay, I can't remember. This is the Six of Cups, and this points to the need to get back in touch with who it is you really are. This usually involves reflecting back into childhood memories before you were limited by these expectations and ideas and rules that were imposed on you as you grew older. We all have a time when we were really free in ourselves. And there may be someone in your life who could help you remember, but I feel like this is more of an internal thing this time. So reflect back to get back in touch with who you really are. The High Priestess.
Mm-hmm.
So this last card is the High Priestess, and this card talks about deep ancient knowledge within you, that you know the truth and that you know the answers. And this is really the reason why it's important to get back in touch with who it is you are, your own point of view, and to seek your own counsel. Ultimately, you know what is best for yourself.
Trust that ancient wisdom. We talked about that yesterday. Trusting that ancient wisdom and ancient knowledge.
Yes. So that concludes the reading for today. If anyone would like to go in further of what came up for them during this reading, I do offer private readings through my Facebook page and my website, lysanderclairvoyant.com.
Woohoo! And now it's time for my favorite time of day. Oh, it's the question of the day. Hooray!
All right.
As always, the question of the day is brought to you by Numerology. We were discussing investing in ourselves. So, as kind of an extension of that, the question of the day is, how do you stay focused on your goals? Part of investing in ourselves is taking the time to invest in our goals, hopes, dreams, etc. It's a huge investment to always be on top of ourselves, guiding ourselves towards our higher purpose, guiding ourselves towards the things that we dream of, hope for, want for our future. So how do you stay focused on your goals? Lysander, how do you stay focused on our goals? Your goals. The goals. Cat goals.
Oh, hi, sweetie.
Don't leave out any details.
Okay. So, how do I stay focused on my goals? Well, sometimes it can be pretty challenging, but it's important for me to stick to my daily practices. So I try to remember every single day, and I succeed most days, to ground, to clear my energy, and to be still with myself and really sense what I feel is going on around me. My magical practice helps me stay focused. I don't find engaging my emotions to be very useful in my spiritual or magical practice. I mean, I do deal with them. That is a healthy thing to do, but I tend to focus more on intellect and will in my magic, so that helps me stay focused on what I'm doing. And sometimes I'll light a candle or so on to bring my attention and engage myself on what it is I'm trying to create in my life. And I do have very strong goals, and I write about them, and I take moments to reflect on them each day and to remember that. When I work out, I focus on my goals and listen to like music that motivates me. And I have a planner. Yes, I was talking about it a lot before. The Law of Attraction planner helps me stay focused on my goals.
Absolutely.
So those are some of the ways that I keep myself focused. And I remember why I want these things. And that's because I want a better life for my family.
That is so fantastic. Thanks, babe. You're so thoughtful. I'm thinking of your little family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you. You're all the way on the other side of the room. It makes me sad. All right. How about everyone else? How do you stay focused on your goals? Let's see. How do I stay focused on my goals? I remember that I am kind of the rock in my family. So if I don't focus on our goals, nothing gets done. It's kind of true.
I try.
No, I stay focused on my goals because I know that I have people counting on me. I'm the business savvy one. I'm kind of the slowly becoming more technically savvy one. But I don't just have my partner and my family counting on me. I also have several friends and the like who count on me checking in with them each day to be their support. And I do what I can to be there for everyone in my life. So I stay focused because I remember all the people I love and care about and how important it is for me to take care of myself so that I can be there for them. Yeah. So, let's see. Jeannie says, I stay in the present. That's always important when you're focusing on your goals. Staying grounded, staying in the now. It makes such a big difference. She says she does so in gratitude so that I can see things in a not so stressed kind of way, but go with the flow kind of way. Very much so. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing. Anybody else want to share before we start wrapping this thing up? I asked the Dragon Master, but he's asleep. It's his day off. He sleeps in on Saturday. All right, guys. Well, thank you.
All right.
So we're going to go ahead and start wrapping this up. But I want to say thank you to all of you for participating. And I also appreciate all the comments about how adorable Lysander and I are.
No,
That's very sweet.
thanks.
Alrighty. So, before we move into our credits, we're going to remind everybody about the MMR mug. This is just a brief reminder. Morning Metaphysical Report has mugs.
Yes, you can buy them or you get them as a membership reward at a certain membership level on Patreon.
That's right. And we don't just have the sigil, which is awesome. We have hashtag more cats. Sigil, more cats. Sigil, more cats. I like showing it off because I did all the work on the graphics, so.
And it looks great.
And it looks so good. All right, as always, ladies and gentlemen, the Morning Metaphysical Report is made possible by viewers like you. Domo arigato.
Thank you. So the names of our current patrons are on screen. Thank you so much for your support and allowing MMR to continue growing. If you would like to learn more about the Morning Metaphysical Report, the goals we have for the show and how it will grow in the future, and how you can contribute, please visit our webpage at patreon.com/Morning Metaphysical Report. How can you contribute and become more of a part of our community? By monthly subscriptions. Our lowest subscription level is $1 a month, and every bit helps, and thank you. And of course, the mug is one of the rewards for the upper membership.
That's right.
All right. If you enjoyed watching MMR today, be sure to like, follow, or subscribe to my page or channel, or the MMR page or channel, so that you can continue seeing it live every morning.
That's right.
Each MMR is also available for replay. And we have the whole collection saved here on Facebook, YouTube, and Patreon. So enjoy.
All right. Let's finish this out.
All right, I am now going to be casting a psychic protection around you all. If you would like to receive this, just allow yourself to accept it. It's important to shield every day to prevent yourself from picking up additional negativity, unwanted energy, and attachments. Finally, we are going to set an intention for our day ahead. You can set an intention for yourself now, or accept my intention for you. This is also an important practice because we create our reality, and this is a way to engage that. Today brings us peace, the clarity of mind we are seeking, and hearing our own voice. Today, we are mindful about how we invest of our spirit, emotions, and time. Today is bringing us prosperity, new opportunities, and a lit path as we go ahead in our lives. We are grateful. Thank you. And so it is.
And so it is. Have a beautiful day, everyone.
Thank you for joining us during MMR, and have a wonderful day.